Well, we've been talking for quite a while about just dealing with loss. And we've been looking at the fact that loss isn't fun at all. It's not comfortable. Okay? It's quite uncomfortable. It's quite painful. Okay? And one thing that we haven't talked about yet is the fact that when you're dealing with loss, there's no one time frame to dealing with loss. That since we're so unique, since we're so human, that we all handle things differently and we deal with things in our own time. So my time frame may be slower than your time frame, and that's okay. Or your time frame may be slower than someone else's time frame. That's okay too. There's no, hey, you got to deal with this in the next 3 weeks, next month, next year. You may be grieving 2 years from now. I'm hoping that the pain is a lot less, but there's still no time frame. Okay? My thing that I want to really encourage you with is to just make steady progress, to try to move forward, to not remain stuck. Now, I want to show you this plant. Do you see this? You see this plant? That you see how high up it goes? Now, I had one of these at my house, and it really freaked me out because it literally grew overnight. And I forgot the name of this plant, but it just had this base part here at the very bottom. But one day I'm walking, I come back around, and this thing right here sprouts up. And you see how high it sprouts up? It's like overnight I looked up and bam, I'm like, where did this come from? And the crazy thing is like sometimes when you are going through, maybe right now you're at one place, but it can change overnight. Things can begin to shift. So the pain that you may be feeling right now is not like you're confined to it for life. You may be dealing with it right now, but things can change. Okay? So hang on in there in that regard. And my thing that I really want to encourage you to do while you're going through your grieving process is not to compare yourself with others in the grieving process. Just because your sister or your brother or your cousin or your uncle or your auntie or maybe your grandmother or mother or father, maybe they have dealt with it and been able to overcome it, the challenge and the grieving process sooner than you. That's good. That's good for them, and we're happy for them that they were able to do that. But I don't want you to have to compare yourself with them, thinking that you have to grieve the same way they grieve. Okay? You're not a carbon copy of them. You're a unique individual with a unique emotions and experiences. Oh wow, okay. I'm down here by the rocks now. Let's take a look at these rocks here. All of what we're dealing with in essence, as you're grieving, is your journey. It's your experience. It's like it's your life. Look at these waters here. Wow. Now, here's what I want to really encourage you with. Is there a place that you can go to get away? To relax, to get with nature maybe? If nature works for you. Some people nature doesn't work with. What's that setting for you that you can go on, that you can experience, that will allow you to reflect? I do want you to reflect. Okay? I do want you to reflect. That may mean that you may need to go on a vacation. Whoa, the water's trying to get into my shoes, and I don't have any sandals on right now. I have tennis shoes on right now. Okay? Water came pretty close. But what I'm saying is, where can you go to get away? Now, what happened for me, when I first got back, when I was with all of my family, I was grieving quite a bit there. But you know when the grief really hit me? The grief really hit me when I came back from Texas and came back to California where I live. That's when it hit me. And it was hard, okay? It was the first time that I was alone. bam, hit me, okay? And I had to go through that pain, and I had to feel that pain, and I had to shed some of those tears. Now, a part of the crying is where some of the healing is. It's like you got something so deep inside of you that it cannot be contained inside. And so it's like you're releasing it. So you gotta cry. Okay? You have to cry. But with it, just know, and I got all kind of bugs and flies around here that want to hang out with me. Bees want to play with me and everything. But like I said, cry. Don't be afraid to grieve. That's human. That's life. Okay? Did you have any regret? Identify what those regrets were. What were the regrets? I had some things that I wanted to do, and I had to acknowledge to myself, wow, I didn't get a chance to do that. I wanted to do that. One of the regrets that I had, and when I say regrets, it wasn't something that I held deep, like, oh, wow, I really just super sad about it. And it's okay if it is that way, but one of my regrets was that I didn't get a chance to buy my mom a home like I wanted to. Okay? Yours may be similar. Yours may be that you didn't get a chance to tell them something. Maybe you didn't get a chance to have any last words. Maybe you didn't get a chance to do something. Or maybe there was something deep inside that you wanted to tell them. You didn't get a chance to share that with them. Okay? How about writing it out? Maybe you can write a letter to them of what you would have said. It's okay to talk. Just to get it out. Okay? Just to get it out. You even have to put it on paper just to get it out. My friend, I just want to encourage you to get it out. I don't care how you do it. Do something that allows you to release it. Now, you got some people here that's really cool. They are, as you can kind of see over here, they're right now playing in the water with the waves and everything. The water is really cool. But what I think a part of what I'm saying is I really want you to be free and to start living again and to come out of your cave. There's a cave sometime that we get ourselves in when we're grieving. And I don't want you in that cave. I want you to be free like a child, to be able to play, to have fun, to live again, even in the midst of all that you're dealing with. So that may mean a vacation for you. What's that place that you want to go that you haven't had the opportunity to go yet? Go there. Go there. And maybe you're saying, hey, it's not going to be the same. Yes, it's not going to be the same. Why? Because you're a different person. You're a different person because of what you went through. But it's okay to live. You still got to live. Reflect, breathe in, breathe out, live. Now, I know this is not like some classroom textbook stuff. And when you're going through grief, it's not, okay? I know I'm kind of going all over the place. But bear with me. What I'm saying in essence is that there is no one way to deal with your grief. And what you can do is learn from other people's experience that which is valuable. Some things you may be able to take away with some things from, some things you may not be able to take some things from. But what I'm saying is like these people out here, ride the waves and go with it wherever life takes you, and realize that there is no one solution. Take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Not 5 days at a time. One day at a time. You may need to take it 1 hour at a time. My friend, you may need to take it 1 minute at a time. Okay? It's okay. Know that I'm pulling for you. Know that even though you feel like you're all alone right now, it feels that way. I know it feels that way. It felt that way with me. I know that. Even though there were other people around, but in spite of that, I want to let you know you are not alone. You're not. The very fact that you're looking at this right now is a sign that you're not alone. I came out here to make this to help people just like you that I know that were feeling maybe somewhat like I felt, or similar, or even worse. Just to encourage you, okay? Wow, look at this. These guys are just kind of hanging out right here. They're just kind of chilling out. They're gathered, and I guess they have their own kind of sense of community here. You got people surfing and everything, but I want you to know you are not alone. And if you want to write something to me, feel free to. I'm going to do my best to get back in touch with you to let you know you're really not alone. But ride the waves. Let a new day come in for you. There is hope. There is the possibilities of things being better. There are brighter days. There are brighter days. And even though you may not be able to laugh as hard as you used to laugh right now, you will. And your trouble that you're going through right now, the heartache you're feeling right now, I'm not saying it's going to completely go away. That may be a lie. I don't want to lie to you. I want to be really honest with you. But what I can tell you is that the load over time lightens a little. And what you learn to deal with, and what I did was I learned how to live with the loss. The loss never goes away because they're no longer here. But I learned how to live with the loss. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, maybe dwell on it a little bit more, and maybe it'll become a little clearer. Wow. Look at here. You see that? Oh wow, I got some. Oh wow, the water tried to get me that time. Okay, gotta step back. Be brave, okay? Be bold. Be brilliant. Take charge of your life. Okay? I want to see you live. Okay? I'll chat with you later.